from Canada, and they hold the SCI national title. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO. It is Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes from the United Kingdom. The last fight was a very controversial decision loss.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Canada. Wearing the red trunks with light red trim. Introducing the current national welterweight champion, the Swarm. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom, Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Oh, what a punch! You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. He misses with that straight left. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter shot. That jab misses. Both want a highlight reel knockout. Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get at it.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt about it. This fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. Misses with the straight left. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. There's a counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Missing with the left hook. Catch and shoot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice exchange here from both men. That counter punch caught him clean. Going to punch himself out, though. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't find a home with that jab. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
All right, hook misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That right uppercut misses. Counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just...
Time for the 5th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A swing and a miss with that jab. He misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter shot lands. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. This is like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And he scores with the counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Good counter punching. They blocked the left there. Perfect counter shot. Jab doesn't quite connect. No rest for the weary. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Slip to avoid the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. match. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fight.
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Round 8, and we're off again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Perfect counter lands. Not a lot of defense here at all. Blocks that left hook. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Blocks the straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 9. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
powerful counter shot. Nice counter punch. Missing with the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Well done with that counter shot. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. Oh, the humanity! Ryan Rhodes is down! Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out!
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And here comes the 10th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
His stamina is off the charts. Did you see that? It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine.
Up first, the Swarm.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Canada.
All the talking and that's the opening bell, round one. Good defense there on the left uppercut. This could be the end. And Machine goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's...
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this... And down goes Machine. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassin.
First,
This bout.
what a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken. And that's the opening bell, round one. And he misses with the left uppercut. Counter punching. Did well to block that right hook. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Insane action. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch, counter punch. He parries the right jab away. He misses with that straight left. Missed him with that uppercut. Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. That was the moment. And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high. Oh, wait a minute. It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Those who thought this... Whoa, wait a minute! Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with the straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Hold that thought! Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this... There's the bell to start round three. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Beautiful counter punch. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Trying to land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Say it ain't so. The spice point is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Give me your ball.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Holding nothing back here in the round. And he scores with the counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. He blocks that jab. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which fighter will say no mas? A swing and a miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Every second.
Time for the 5th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just misses with that jab. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Catch and shoot. Right uppercut can't find a home. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Misses with the straight left. He threw a punch and just got countered. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. And down goes the Swarm. And as we see it again, there's no way to get...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dickinson, are you okay?
That'll be a 10. Let's start the 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Both men step back for just a moment. Perfect counter shot. Misses with the right uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Misses with the jab. Beautiful counter shot. That counter punch caught him. It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And the Swarm has been dropped. As we watch.
This game is a fucking game, bro. Calm.